Dominic Santori here for the Regular Joe Show, and let me tell you, if you're anywhere along the Grand Strand, from Myrtle Beach down to Georgetown, and you want to have lunch or dinner with a view, the Conch House is the place to be. Right along the water, you'll have breathtaking views just like this. And we're here at the Conch Cafe with the Regular Joe Show on 94.5 WTKN. Here with Misty, the proprietor. How you doing?
I'm great. How about you?
Long time no see.
Right? It's been about a year.
We were supposed to do this last year, but then I got sick and I went to Italy and you got busy.
Italy? How about that?
I went home.
I want to get sick and go to Italy.
And you redesigned your house in Conway.
Yes, Conway. We're working on that.
So now you're this close to moving back into it, right?
I am this close. Well, I said I'm about 10 days away from moving, but I might as well be, it seems like, seems like these last 10 days are much longer than the last 6 months have been.
The finish line's in sight and it seems to getting further away, right?
Oh, yeah.
So how did you get started in this business?
Well, in the restaurant business, I don't know. I guess I was born with it in my blood. But my mom said I didn't play with dolls. I played with the kitchen set that Santa Claus brought me. So I guess I've always had it in me. But I knew Donnie Lamb, who owned the Conch for 36 years. And when he mentioned that he was going to retire, I said, pick me, please. And that's how I got here. And I can't tell you, if I had known then what I know now,
you would do it.
I would have done it. I would have begged him to sell it to me years before. And this is we're at my office.
Yeah,
check this out.
I mean, look at this. This is her office. I mean, it's the beach. It's her office.
Yeah, I mean, today it's what it was started out
it's
at
about 50 today.
Yes,
but in the sun, it feels good beating on you.
But we are so comfortable sitting right here. It's like the wind is non-existent. The waves. It's just a great day here at the beach.
Let me ask you this: you guys, you stayed open during COVID. You were closed, but then you opened back up. You survived COVID. You're now back open fully, right? Fully staffed, ready to go.
Yes. And before, during COVID, Donnie and Holly owned the Conch, but we, my business group, we owned Lulu's Cafe on Ocean Boulevard and the Boathouse out at Waccamaw. And so we stayed open, and the next year it was really hard because staffing issues really.
Nobody wanted to work.
It was really tough,
right.
And I think a lot of people were still scared to work.
Yeah.
They didn't want to come in.
People were afraid to come out.
Right, they didn't want to be with the public because we see lots of people every day. So I can see why that's a scary thing. But we are back fully staffed 7 days a week. It seems like that we have kind of gotten into our new norm, and so here we are.
What are some of the dishes you guys got here? I know you got great burgers, that I know.
We do have great burgers. All of our burgers are ground for us over at Beach Meats with a proprietary blend that they have had for 30 years, I think. They've been getting their meat from there. But my favorite is pasta alla Holly. It is our pasta dish with seafood in a red sauce. Really a crowd favorite. That's one of the things that we brought on a couple years ago.
Now you got appetizers.
We do.
What do you got for appetizers?
Well, of course, you couldn't have the Conch Cafe without Conch fritters, so we have those.
There you go.
They're some of the best I've ever had. We also have grouper fingers. We have, of course, ceviche. We added that last year, which is delicious. We've got calamari. We've got shrimp cocktail, which is having a revival all of a sudden. Yeah. That was something that was kind of the popularity of it, but all of a sudden it's back. I think it's a low carb item.
A low carb item. Let me ask you a question. You got a bar inside. You got two bartenders. You're on the beach. How many times people come here and ask for a margarita?
Every hour on the hour.
Every hour on the hour.
and everywhere in between. Yes.
Now, some of the signature cocktails you have. I mean, you're a full service bar. You mix drinks. You do everything.
We do. We have a really great. We call it a spicy margarita, but it's not too spicy. It's a jalapeno lime. The tequila is a jalapeno lime mix.
Good for the sinuses.
It really is great, and it's not burn your mouth,
right.
but it's flavorful.
Right.
It's got a good blend to it. Pineapple
goes down smooth when it's 100 degrees out here.
It does, and of course we've got 6 frozen drink machines back there going.
6.
And we can make
6 frozen drinks machines.
And we can make anything you want, but we have the standbys, the pina colada, the strawberry daiquiri, the.
And you got beer. You got the original Miller Lite, Bud Light, Bud. Coors Light.
I have to tell you that we are. You're the first one to hear this, but we are having a special blend, a house brew that is coming soon. It's
You're making your own IPA?
Yeah, well, it's not an IPA, but I can't. But we are getting a local brewery to brew a beer specific for us.
That's good, called the Conch beer.
Yes, and it's going to be great. It has a little bit of a lemon flavor to it, very much like a shandy. But
my wife would like that.
Yeah, it's really good for just, like you said, when it's 100 degrees out here, it's very refreshing, very light, more of a session beer, so you can have a few of them without feeling like you need to lay down.
Now, last year when we talked, you were talking about having downstairs a bar being open.
It is open.
It is open.
It is open.
So it is downstairs.
Yes, it won't be open until May. I mean, and then
obviously,
yes,
yeah.
but
I mean, the people who are on the beach right now, you could tell they're true north. They're from Canada because they lay out in the sun when we're cold. Everything's beautiful for them.
Yes.
But so that's going to be open downstairs, so anybody can come who's on the beach here. Have a drink. Now, are they allowed the alcoholic beverages on the beach, or they have to?
No, unfortunately, you can't take them out. But
Okay.
You're okay. No worries.
No worries. Don't worry about it.
We're not live.
Don't worry about it. We're not live.
Unless you're wanted.
That's on Patrol Live.
Right, on Patrol Live. Yes, this is on Patrol Live. The downstairs bar. Yes, so you are not supposed to take alcoholic beverages on the beach. Yes, so I have to say that officially, you cannot take alcohol.
But you got stools down there.
We do, and we have a rail down there, so you can pull up a stool and look at the ocean, have a beverage.
Can you get food down there too?
Well, we are working on that.
Okay.
We're trying to work out the kinks on it because it's a long way. But one of the best things is we don't just serve alcohol down there. We have sodas for the kids. We have mocktails. We have.
This is Surfside Beach.
We are a family-friendly place.
That's it.
Yes.
And that's what Mayor Krause has always said. It's a family-friendly beach.
We are a family-friendly beach. So I caution everyone who is thinking about drinking alcohol and going to the beach, act like a lady and gentleman,
And don't forget, there's all kids that hang out here too. Because, this is it's not a huge spring break town. It's a family beach.
Very much.
Come June, July, and August, and people come here and they sit and they can come to the Conch Cafe, have a burger. You've added a lot more tables out here than you had a while ago.
We just got these brand new tables and chairs this year. We had
It's good for a guy like me because there's back support and there's rear support because it's good.
Well, I must have everybody laughed at me because I must have sat in hundreds of chairs as I would travel to different places and go. I would say there's a chair and I would run and sit and flip it upside down, and because you need a chair that you are going to feel comfortable in for an hour and a half or more if you like.
And you don't rush your clients out of here.
No. This is a slow-paced beach,
You come, you get your meal on you order on a Monday, you get it on a Tuesday, you get the check on Wednesday, you leave on Thursday, and Friday you come back and you do it all over again. Right.
No, I mean obviously, you probably don't want to spend your whole day here because this is the big show. But
you're not wham, bam, thank you, here's your check and stuff like that.
Right.
No, it's not like other restaurants in town.
Right. We want you to be comfortable. And what we also did was we got round tables, which can accommodate 5 and 6 people. So we're hoping that will fix our weight because we see in the summertime that there are larger families, and this way we can accommodate more people quicker, because when you come in here at 6 o'clock at night, you've probably been on the beach, your kids are hungry, you're hungry, let's get you in.
Your hair is all over the place. And
just like mine today?
No, yours is fine. You rent this out for private parties or parties?
Well,
not private, but you can.
In the off season, yes. High season, June, July, August, it would be very difficult. But we had a class reunion here last year. Sacristy High School class of '93 came here and had their
class of '93. I was already married a year. Oh boy.
Well, just because you were a teen marriage,
Yeah, I wish I was a teen mag. I'm married at 25. 57 this year. But one other thing I wanted to ask you about the restaurant. You guys have been known, and the restaurant's been here for several years, for a long time.
Decades, 38 years,
Right.
I think we're on.
And you guys are pretty much a namesake and a must place to eat. How do you guys handle the crowds that come in here June, July, and August? Because you have a nice inside room. It's not that large. It's not that big. It's good where you could have a waiter or a waitress take 2 or 3 tables and they're not overwhelmed. How do you prepare yourself come the busy time of the season? I know it's a
lot of prayer. A lot of prayer every morning, meditation and prayer.
Right, that's a loaded question, but I mean,
well, I think everybody who works here, I can say everybody who works here really enjoys being in this business and really feeds off of that energy. So, when we're all sitting around, it's because we're miserable. We like to go.
And not for nothing, I will say you have a very friendly staff, because I've eaten here a couple of times, and the waiter and waitresses that I've had with groups of people and just with my friend, and been here with Brian Sweeney, who you know.
Yes.
We've come back and forth here, and the waitresses, they've always, well, what do you recommend? And they would always say this, and this, and pretty much you have the same chef.
Oh, yes. Mark has been back there for 26 years, I think this is. Ryan, he's doing 14.
So basically, it's the same every day.
And those are just the 2 management guys. I mean, there are people who've been here, just as long as them in other roles. Yes.
So you're prepared for this summer to handle the... That's a loaded question. I know it is. I mean,
hope we are.
You have nobody on the beach. This is March the 19th.
It is.
Okay, it's Tuesday afternoon. Within 6 weeks, that beach is going to have people on it.
Let me just tell you, this last weekend,
it was 80 degrees outside.
It was 80 degrees, and we had summer days. And I have to tell you, it was a little bit surprising. We all kind of got caught off guard, but that's kind of how it is in this business. I don't get a say in the weather. Otherwise it wouldn't be 50 degrees today. It would be 75.
It'd be 75.
But yes. So I think we're good. We got, like I said, we redid the deck here. We got new furniture.
We did everything
We've got a couple new tweaks this year. One of the things that we added when I came on as ownership, we do a wait list by your phone. So we take your phone number and it goes into a computer system. We use the Carbonara app. It's a great app.
The Carbonara app.
Carbonara app.
Do you make it here? You got to make it.
We do. Actually, I did meet the, as a total side note, I met the creator of Carbonara app. He was here from Norway and just came and visited me. And I was so impressed with this app.
It's very easy to use.
It is so easy. Yeah. And so we put in your information and then we send you a text. So if we tell you it's going to be 30 minutes, hey, feel free to go down here and pick up, seashells with your kids, take pictures, have a cocktail downstairs, and then you don't have to stand here and wait on us to yell your name, and maybe you didn't hear me. So I think that's a good thing, because we're not wasting your time.
Right.
You're not just standing, and you can also just hang out with your family, have some family time, because we do have some tables down there.
That's all that matters. I mean, listen, like we said, it's a family-friendly beach. It's a family-friendly restaurant.
Yes.
You're conveniently located. You're not off the beaten path.
No.
People may say, oh, God, it's that little narrow street, small parking lot. You got more parking there now.
Yes.
And you got more parking back here.
Yes, we reconfigured the parking lot a couple years ago.
You have people who can walk. You have, condominiums that way. You have condominiums behind me. You have people who can walk to you. Your location is perfect. Now, here comes a really trick question. Most places, when you have a view like this and you dine outside, they give you a separate menu. You don't.
Oh, no. It's the same menu always.
And it's the same price.
Yes. And here's the thing. I'm selling shrimp. So is that restaurant, this restaurant. We're all selling shrimp. Right. What we want to do is create a memory for your family and the experience. The food is great. I cannot say.
And every time you said family, okay, if this was a drinking game, people would be on the table by now. But this is the God honest truth.
No, I mean, I've got 12 in my immediate family.
But this is the God honest truth. It's a family-friendly beach, and this is what people want. Now, what are your hours?
We open every day at 11 o'clock, and we close at 8 o'clock. Now, that's not to say that if it is 20 degrees outside, we don't close at 7:30, but 8 o'clock at night. That's what time we close.
8 o'clock at night you close? Okay. Yes. You open on Sundays?
Yes. Every day, 7 days a week.
So you're open 7 days a week.
Come on through.
Come on through, no problems.
Unless you're wanted by the police, and then you probably shouldn't get your picture made.
Oh my God.
I'm looking at you. I can tell right now, this one right there.
She's trouble.
Uh-huh. And the one in the back, I saw her. She did that. Crimes. But we're open 7 days a week. And so every day at 11 o'clock. And the weather is going to be getting better and better and better. And we do allow well-behaved customers with their pets
Yeah.
on the deck.
Yeah, that's fine. Now, you don't take reservations.
We do not take reservations.
Right.
And you know what? We took a little heat off the get-go. But let me just tell you, if you are here and you'd like to sit down, I don't want to tell you no when I have 3 tables open. I want to get you in here. You're here. Come on in. And that really does create less of a wait.
Yes.
So it's harsh when you say we don't take reservations.
No, but you have a bar inside. You have a bar downstairs. You're on the beach. You have the Carbonara app that can get people
Yes.
to the table.
Yes.
So it's not like you're sitting here and you're going to be twiddling your thumbs.
Yes.
There are things for you to do and see when you're here. You
Yes.
can walk up and down the street. I mean, there are a lot of things to see.
Oh yeah, there's lots of things to see, and our goal is for the wait to be no more than 30 minutes. And I know July 4th, and during July, sometimes it gets a little bit more, but we do our best.
Has the new mayor eaten here yet?
I don't know. I can't say. I do live here almost 24/7, but
I'll tell you what.
but I'd love to have him.
I'll come back with Mayor Kraus.
Okay,
We'll have another interview, talking
Okay.
to the mayor here,
I love
and
that.
we'll have dinner. We'll have lunch here. How's that?
Okay,
sound?
that sounds great.
This is Misty, Conch Cafe, Surfside Beach. If you want family friendly, reasonably priced, and a good meal, this is the place.
Thank
We'll be back on the Regular Joe Show right after this.